Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Steph's Design Space. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, thank you. Okay, I am doing my wellness for April. This is my wellness planner. It has all my wellness. So it has journaling, Bible studies, encouraging pages, and then my physical wellness. March was a bust, I'm not gonna lie. So we are just going to go right into April. I am going to be doing April a little bit differently. So before I was doing it like a whole month at a time, and I thought, you know what? Let me do a week at a time. So, and I'm gonna do it different. So I've already kind of, I don't know if you can see it, in pencil, drew the lines because those take the absolute longest to do. But now I am just going to do the lines in black. That's for something else. You know what? That did not work very well last time. I'm going to do this one. Using those, the microns up against metal, I swear it like chewed up the nib. And that's not good. So, just going to use this, already has a metal tip. And it won't chew it up. So this is my monthly, and what I use my monthly for is basically to track self-care and I don't know, whatever else I feel like putting in there, right? Because as much as I'm like, oh, you should do self-care every single day, it does not happen, right? So I can put anything in there, something that made me happy that day, whatever. It's just like a little memory thing. Oh, I do need to, you know what, let me do this so I don't make the mistake that I've made before and go too far up. And then I just have this black line. That makes me super sad because I'm not actually going far enough up. Because that goes that way, because that's my... Okay. And before I go too far down, let's go ahead and do that. Now I counted, this is dot grid paper, and I did count out the dots. Don't ask me what they are because I don't remember. I think it's like 6 down, 5 across, something like that. So it's like a crossword puzzle. I have not found yet, not saying it doesn't exist, I'm just saying I haven't found it, a wellness planner that I love. I used the wellness planner from Happy Planner before. I've used a dashboard. I've used the student planner, or maybe it was a teacher planner. I think it was the teacher planner. I have used a vertical, and I can't seem to stick with any of those. They just don't bring me joy. They don't, I don't know, give me what I'm looking for. So I thought, you know what? Since you're so picky about what you're looking for, why don't you just make it yourself? And I love that I can use all kinds of mediums in this planner, and today we're going to use stencils and ink and some stamps because it makes me happy. And this is really good dot grid paper. Now, trigger alert, I took an Archer and Olive book apart just for the paper. I love the paper, but I don't love a book bound anything. So I took it apart and I cut it down and I punched holes to make what I wanted. So it is the perfect type of paper. And I can do whatever I want with it. Let me see. Oh, good gravy. That was a slope. Okay. It's because it's so thin, I can't hardly see. Oh, let me go down. And I could try to freehand it, but y'all, that would be a hot mess express for real. Okay, that's not too terribly bad. So this is going to be like habit tracker for me. And I'll show you that here shortly. Doing this probably is the most time consuming, but like I said, it makes me happy, and I cannot get this straight for nothing. I asked my friend one time, and I know I've said this before, but it never loses its funniness. How in the world do you use a ruler and still get a straight line? Like, I will get a straight slope. Anybody else have that problem? Just me? Like, seriously, I even have dots, and I am still sloping it up over here. Alright, and it gives it character. That's my story, and I'm just going to stick to that. It gives it character. So, how is everyone? Did I already ask that? If I did, my apologies. It is almost summertime here. I mean, it might as well be. It's hot. My definition of hot anyway. So I just got this graphite eraser from the craft store, and it erases really well. So all my little dots and lines and stuff that I had on here, I can erase them off. And there's no shadowing or anything, which I like. So it does a really great job of erasing all the lines. As long as I hit all the lines. But it doesn't smear the ink. So I have found that my favorite pen is, what is this? It is the Pilot Precise V5 RT. So it is a 0.5. It's like a needle point. Love it. And it doesn't smear. Because I found that even the S-gels, which I was using before, because it's gel, it still smears. Now this isn't ballpoint. I don't know what it is, to be honest with you. So yeah. Okay, I actually have some weekday stamps, but I'm afraid that, see, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I mean, it's going to be close, but we're going to use them because they make me happy. And I'm already going to have to write numbers in because I don't have any number stamps that are that small. So, let me actually put these back together, because it does make it easier. What is this? Okay. Thursday, and I'll show you why in a minute. I got these off of Amazon. Wednesday. Yes. So I just put them in order that I use them. So I'm just going to take off Sunday, put a little ink, and put it in the Sunday spot. Now I'm just going to put it at the bottom. Take Monday. So it keeps them in the order that I use them, which is nice. And I am, you know what, I'm not going to say anything until I'm done because I don't want to jinx it. Now I can't really talk and do this because I'm not that talented to talk and craft. Oh no, I'm getting smudge marks. Not acceptable. Okay. I'm gonna have to find a way to cover those up. Friday and Saturday. Okay, so that is all done. Now they're all back in order in the way that I use them. Okay, I am not at all happy with that. Not at all. Okay, so I got the 0.3. Alright, so this is the first, the second. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write in the dates, and I'm also going to go through and put in these lines on this. Like, that's tedious and y'all don't want to watch me do that, so I'm just going to do the dates, put the lines, and then we'll be back. Okay, I am back. Alright, so got all the numbers and I wrote the lines and the dates. So this is like 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, all the way through the 30th. I do have a lot of stuff on my desk because that is what I'm going to be using to decorate. Washi tape. I just need some washi tape that I don't use very often. That's all beautiful, but I don't use it very often. To actually like tape this down so it doesn't move and I can do what I need to do. Alright, so actually let me move this over here. I need to get out my little ink cleaner. Just makes it easier. Man, crafting takes up a lot of space. Okay. Why do I feel like y'all are crooked? I think it's just me that's crooked. Anyway. Okay, can y'all see? Yeah, I don't see everything. Alright, I'm just going to clean this off just in case. Now I decided I'm going to do hummingbirds and flowers and leaves and all the pretty things, right? So this is Shabby Shutters. It is from Tim Holtz. Distress Inks. I love them so much, and I'm trying to be careful because I did not like tape over that, so I want to make sure that I don't get extra leaves in there yet. Alright, so that is beautiful. Okay, and I have some hummingbird stamps, or just some birds in general. That's a hummingbird. But I have these. I think I'm just going to go down with these. Now I'm going to use all 3 of these colors. How many times can I say these? In the spreads. So I'm going to go ahead and just use them here. Yep, a lot of space. So that one is, what is this one? Dusty Concord, Picked Raspberries, and Peacock Feathers. Those are the 3 that I'm gonna use. I'm just gonna alternate. I already did that one. Alright. Okay. And then go back to this one. I'm just gonna go down the edges. And that cat is gonna want out. And that is just tough tamales for him. Alright, now this one is gonna be purple. And then we have pink. And the colors are going to be a little mixed, and honestly, I'm okay with that. It gives it character. And then blue. And I got one more. So let's just do that. Yeah, I'm just playing around now. That. There we go. Alright, so we have the little peacocks going there. Now this I'm not going to color because I'm going to use my dot markers to do the day. So, that being said, let me put these lids back on because I don't want them to dry out while I sit here and take forever to decide what I'm doing. Alright, so the first thing I want to track is going to be, I'm just going to put routines. Routines, and then movement. Drinks, I am trying to limit and track my alcoholic beverages. And what else do I want to do that's in here? Routines, movement. Oh, and I'm just going to put, I'm going to put Omeda. So it's this app. It's through my husband's insurance company, and it's kind of like Noom, but it's through the insurance company. So it's basically like losing weight, but the psychology of it, not like tracking all the things, but it does have a lot of different like lessons and stuff like that. So that is kind of like what we're doing. I need a skinny one. Why don't I have a skinny one? Oh, because I just wanted to put some color over that. So let me see. All right, this little green, or maybe this one. I'm just gonna wing it here. Now I probably should have just written on top of it. I'm gonna have to cut it because I don't want it hanging over. And let me not even move stuff out of my way. This is how I type sometimes, with my hands over all the things that are right in front of me on my desk. No judgment. Because I tend to like get a lot of stuff out when I'm working. And then I'll need to reply to something or whatever the case may be. Okay, now I am going to attempt something scary, if I can find it. Here we go. I think these write on them really well. So I'm gonna try to trace over. Oh, that worked out well. Okay, so we have that one. Did I even put that back? Where is it? Oh, I put it back in the wrong place. Lord, I'd have been so mad because these are numbered. Yes, I have a problem and I'm okay with it. Okay, these are not numbered because these are the blackout. All right. Well, that's fine. Okay, so I have the green. I need purple. This is purple, but this is not the blackout, but this is the blackout. And I'm going to use this pink. So we're just going to use the blackout ones. Okay. I'm going to use, oh, that one's going to be down. What do we think? I'm going to put this right over. It doesn't quite reach. We're not stressed over that in the least bit. I'll trim it. Look at me free-handed. It's quite scary, actually. Because we all know I can't do lines straight with a ruler, so what in the heck makes me think that I can do anything straight with an X-Acto? But oh well, I did it. Movement. Drinks is going to be purple. Oh, that one's holding it down. Let me just use these. I will say I like the overlays better, personally, because they're perforated. I don't like all this paper backing, but that's a personal preference. It's not an indicator of the tapes themselves. It's just what I like and don't like. All right. Okay. And then Omida is going to be back to the blue, or the green rather. I swear I know my colors. And it's kind of in line with, well, look at that. I have to take this off. Okay. So it's kind of in line with the color scheme I will be using. Now this is functional, but you know what? I can put some other hummingbirds like here, there, and yonder. Alright, so that is good. Oh, I have to trim that, because my dot markers will not work on these tapes. They're very easy to trim though, which is good. Perfect to add a splash of color. These are narrative hues. If anybody is interested in those. Okay, so we have that. Now I am going to, I think I want to do some leaves, like kind of coming up like that. If I don't, where did my, you know what, put stuff up, Stephanie. I don't think I'm going to use these anymore. Okay. Just have to be careful, one, not to move it, but two, not to go all crazy and do the edge. All right, and let's just go up this way. I'm not putting a ton of ink on there. I mean, I don't want vines all over it. I think that's good. I think that's good for the vines. So set that to the side. Now I do have this stamp, but it's kind of big, and I'm just gonna leave that. I'm not gonna do, I can't do it down there. It's a hummingbird stamp, but it's so big. No, I don't like it. It's too big. So this is just going to be that. But now we're going to work on the weekly. So this is the monthly for April. Oh, I know what I forgot. I forgot my April stamps. And if these are still all together, I'm not using those. It's too complicated. Not doing it. I'll use these. These are pretty. Very flowery. Alright, where's my... Okay, let's do this. We're gonna do April. I hate when they stick so much. Okay, so I have the letters on there. Now let's make it fun. Okay, so let's do some pink. Blue. Or peacock feathers. And let's see if we can squeeze some purple down there at the bottom. All right. And center it to the best of my Cricut ability. And press with all my might. April. Okay, it doesn't show up near as much as I would like for it to, but it is beautiful. I love, love, love the colors. Y'all, I am just winging it here. Okay, so that's April.